Hello, this is Travis for Sliver Surfer 1. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Zhyun Smooth Q 3-axis gimbal that is meant for smartphones for use with your point-and-shoot camera or other small cameras. First thing we have to do is remove this because it's on there pretty good. You can't remove it. All you can do is rotate this, okay? Once you have this off, it opens up a whole bunch of different opportunities to modify it. So what we're gonna do is we take off this part here, the little rubber protective padding, and we'll put that aside. And we take a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and we unscrew these. And pull that off. Then what we do is we remove this screw here. That's a retainer screw. Put that aside, and then you can unscrew this all the way. Okay, so that's no longer attached. Okay, so we'll put this back together. This back in here. Yeah, properly. Okay. And now this is completely removable, and you can come up with your own ideas for mounting cameras to it. This is a really good mount as well for certain things. So what I'm going to do is I will hook this up to one of my cameras. Okay, so now that we have this apart and ready for modifying and using different bolts, we can use this 40mm M8 metric bolt with a wing nut and a bunch of washers. Now I've already previously determined how many washers it needs. Okay, so this one needs one 3/8 inside, 2-inch outside, 1/8-inch wide washer, one 1/2-inch inside, 2-inch outside, and 1/16-inch wide. And these smaller ones are 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch wide. So what we do now is we put that on, rest that on there, push these through, make sure your 1/4 inch ones are on the inside. First you tighten up your bolt until it stops. You don't need to put a lot of pressure when it stops. Okay, and then you tighten up your wing nut. Alright, so now we take the Sony QX10 I should mention, with the back on there. The reason why you want back piece, this is the one that attaches to smartphones. The reason why you want that on there is so that this part doesn't cover the on-off button. So yeah, first off, we'll make sure we're in the right alignment. Put that on, adjust it so it's straight, and you can see the front to back is pretty slow. It's tending to go towards the back, but let's see what happens when we press it and turn it on. It's perfectly balanced. Okay, but it's not balanced that way. So what we gotta do now is make sure this is in the middle first off, and then we can adjust it by unscrewing this. And it's perfectly balanced there, so we'll tighten that up. Alright, so you can see that's perfectly balanced. And now we'll turn this on. I'll put it in a odd position. Alright, so now we have perfectly balanced gimbal and 1080p 3-axis gimbal. So yeah, you have a perfectly good gimbal, well balanced for this is $84, and the nuts, and the hardware, the nuts and the washer were, I just shut it off. Wait, sorry, the nuts and the hardware were about $5 altogether, maybe less because I bought other ones for my other cameras. So I'll turn this off. See, it does nothing, does almost nothing. So we'll turn this back on, camera back on, turn the gimbal back on, and now I'll turn off the gimbal. Did nothing because it's perfectly balanced. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I need to get to 1,000 subscriptions because of YouTube's new rules and regulations. Thanks.